Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you're going to be watching me cook 5 different sides that you can use this summer while it is hot. Most of them are no heat sides, so it doesn't require any heat to make them, so that you won't be getting hot and sweaty and heating up your kitchen like nobody enjoys doing in the summer. All of these are pretty healthy and very enjoyable. My family love them, especially my kids. All of the recipes, ingredients, and instructions are written out in the description box for you so that you can screenshot them or write them down and take it with you to the grocery store to make it easier for you. I hope that y'all enjoy. I will see y'all after the video. The first side we're gonna do is broccoli salad. If you are a fan of broccoli, then this recipe is going to be your favorite. I loved all of the different flavors that this recipe has, and whenever you put them together, it is perfect. So I'm starting out with this huge bag of broccoli, and I guess total it probably made like 6 cups of broccoli, and I just bought the already packaged florets because it was going to be easier for me. If you wanted to save money, you could buy the individual big pieces of broccoli and then just cut it up yourself. But all I'm doing is breaking apart the broccoli stems so that they are smaller and easier to eat and mix together. I'm just adding in like a handful of shredded cheese. You could use any type of cheese that you have on hand. I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I'm just going to be throwing it in on the dish and then spooning in mayonnaise until I like the consistency that the dish has. You can do 1 cup, you can do a cup and a half, whichever you prefer. That was super easy and it tastes delicious. Absolutely yummy. It's perfect for the summer. And all of the different flavors. Yum. We're gonna have it with the side of our spaghetti. Okay, so I'm gonna make one of my favorite sides, except I just forgot the cilantro. So I would normally put that in, but we're gonna cut and chop all of these together and pour this on it, and then use chips to dip it with, or you can just eat it without chips. Please make sure to drain your beans and corn, or your dish is going to be ruined. You do not want all of that extra juice in this dish. It's not going to turn out the way that you want it to. I love that this dish is filled with lots of vegetables. This is actually one of my favorite Weight Watchers recipes. If you take out the black eyed peas, this is pretty much 0 points besides the Italian dressing. And I love to just eat it by the spoonful, or you can use chips to dip it too. Now, when it comes to chopping tomatoes, you need to be very careful, and I use this technique every time I put tomatoes in some sort of salad. I like to use Roma tomatoes for this. I think that they are the easiest to work with. So all I do is I cut off the end where the stem was, and then I cut the tomato in half long ways, and then I take my knife and I kind of cut out the inside, and I scoop out all of the seeds and the gunk in the middle, because I don't want all of this to get in my dish and make it soggy. I don't want all of the tomato seeds in the dish. So that's kind of like my little tomato hack. I don't know if that's a thing, but this is how I make it work. And I also do this for any other dish that involves tomatoes where I don't want the tomato juice and seeds in my dish. I decided that I wanted my dish to have more beans in it, so I'm just adding in an additional can of black beans, and I drained it all before I added it in. Now, normally I would throw in cilantro, but I forgot to get it, but the dish is complete. You can stir it around and use chips to dip with it, but the real trick is to let it sit in the fridge for about 24 hours, and then it's all marinated and the best that it could be.
I wonder how many times I'm in this shirt in a video, because it seems like a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna show you another like cold side that you can serve in the summer. It's kind of like no heat. The only heat required in this is boiling pasta. And this is like a Greek pasta salad. Okay, so all you need is 1 pound of pasta. I'm gonna throw in spinach, red onion, some grape tomatoes, 1 cucumber, black olives, and then I'm gonna throw in some green olives, and then we're just gonna do like a Greek salad dressing instead of making our own, because this is way easier. What are you doing? Alright, so I like to cut my tomato in half and then in half again, so that we get more to stretch throughout the salad.
You have a hole in it.
What are you talking about?
A big one. No, I'm talking about don't have a big one. A big.
The bread?
Yeah, those, the big ones.
Oh, those.
Yeah, those.
We're gonna eat those with our salad. Alright, I don't know if I got my cucumber actually in the footage, but I'm not peeling it. It adds a little crunch. You can peel it if you want to. So my onion chopper, which y'all know I love, my veggie chopper, it's dirty right now, so I'm just gonna do this by hand. this is why I use a veggie chopper, because I just start crying and it hurts. Save some what? All right, I'm just gonna throw in the rotini. All right, now we're gonna throw in the sliced olives. I like buying these instead of slicing them myself. Just gonna cut them in half, I guess. Vera. Do you want to try an olive? Anyone else's kids do this when they cook? Play in the Tupperware, and Vera's cleaning. Don't worry, it's just water. Water in a bottle. All right, now I'm gonna take some spinach, and I'm just gonna take like 2 handfuls, and that's it. All right, now we're gonna throw this in. We're gonna let this cool in the fridge and then we will eat it. The last side I'm going to share with you is probably my favorite in this video, just because I absolutely love potatoes and ranch, and when you put them together it's hard not to like it. So I'm just using little baby yellow potatoes because they are super easy to use in this recipe, but you could use any type of potato and just cut them up smaller for like a pasta salad type dish. I'm just gonna wash them off and boil them, and then start prepping the rest of my ingredients. And really the only other prep you need is to cut up some green onions. Just to make the recipe stretch a little more, I am cutting the potatoes in half, but you don't have to. You could do this before you boiled, or you could do it after like I am. You can choose how much ranch, cheese, and bacon bits you want to use in the recipe. I just chose a handful of cheese, a handful of bacon bits, and probably like 1/4 cup of ranch. You can choose more if you'd like, but that is it for the recipe. It's really simple and easy. You can serve it hot or you can serve it cold. And for the last side dish, I just wanted to throw this out there to remind you that if you are having trouble coming up with sides to cook for your meals or for a party, that vegetables and dip is an easy go-to. My family loves homemade ranch dip. You can do it with milk and mayo, or you can just do it with sour cream in a ranch packet. We like to eat it with cucumbers and carrots. You can eat it with all kinds of vegetables, and it is super easy to throw together. Give yourself a break and even buy the pre-packaged vegetables if you want to. If you can't afford it, just buy the regular vegetables and cut them up yourself. So if you need a side, don't forget vegetables and dip. Super easy in the summer. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope that y'all enjoyed. My favorite was probably the loaded potato salad dish. I think that it can be great for really any side that you're going to, especially like a potluck, and it could be eaten hot or cold. So probably my favorite. Stay tuned for this week's video. I'm going to be sharing with you some more no heat meals that you can use in the summertime. These aren't going to be just sides, they will be actual meals that you can cook for your family. Leave a comment down below of some other videos that you would like to see from me this next month, and I will try to make them for y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody.